Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. Welcome back to Silksong. Now, I know what you're saying. Ryan, what's happening? Why isn't your controller slowly but surely pushing your thing up? That sounds wrong. Well, the cursor up. Where'd your stick drift go? Joke's on you. I got a brand new controller, baby. Shout out to PB Tails for sending me this premium controller for free. This is not an ad. They just said, hey, here you can have this controller if you'd like. And I was like, sure, because it won't have stick drift. And if you like it, you can talk about how you like it. And if not, that's fine too. So we're going to test out a new controller today. I'm sure that that'll be super good for my abilities to play the game, being on a new controller. To be honest, you guys, I just wanted a new excuse, which is the new controller excuse. Did they watch you? Are they here? How did this happen? They reached out to me via email. I don't know if they're watching or not. Probably not. Not live anyways. I don't know if they found from YouTube, Twitch. No idea. Welcome. So the deal is this. Here's the thing. Last stream, we made our way to the final Mr. Mushroom location. And because of that, we also happened to make our way to the surface itself. It actually doesn't even have a name up here. We're not anywhere on the map. Oh my god, this controller feels so good. Holy cow. Okay. Anyways, we're off the map. We're off the top of the world. We killed a couple innocent bugs, and in the process, found a little tunnel that leads us back down to Pharloom, apparently. Notably, on the surface, we discovered that the bugs up there are not affected. They are not filled with silk. They are not under the Monarch's influence, which is pretty cool. So yeah, let's get down to business. Let's get back down to where we're trying to go. Is this where I want to go? Is this the wrong direction? Is this the direction that I came from? Wait. Oh, first off, don't do that. Well, this is where I went up. But first off, stop doing that. It's a new controller. That's my excuse for today. It's a new controller. I think I just fell down through here. And then, anyways, here we are. Back to Pharloom. Fuck that shit. I'm out. So far, the controller feels good. So I think our plan for today, now that this is done, is to just go and try and defeat Second Sentinel / meet up with Second Sentinel. Honestly, I think it's time for that. It's the only thing we've got down here. I don't know. Did the Discord decide on giving hints pre-ending or post-ending? I don't know if that was decided. What Mona said. I'm making that decision. This is a I don't know, monarchy, dictatorship? I don't know. You guys aren't in charge. With peace and love, I'm in charge. I think I've decided that what I would like to do is see how far I can get and then try and beat the game and then accept hints from there afterwards. So post-ending, if you will. Great question. I forgot that I hadn't mentioned that out loud. Okay. The one issue I was kind of having there for a second was trying this. Why can't I do the... There we go.
If we aren't in charge, why do we vote whether to keep you on each year?
Because I allow you to hold a vote. I allow you... In fact, I host the vote. So every year at the end of the year, I host a vote. It's the one time of the entire year that your voice matters at all. And I say, would you like me to continue streaming next year? And you guys always, thankfully, say yes. Because if you didn't say yes, I would come for you. I'm just kidding. If you didn't say yes, I wouldn't stream. Fuck me. I have found every single spike on the way down. You get to vote at my Because I'm a nice dictator. This is getting really scary, actually. Okay, beautiful. Could probably just do this. Let's do this. Bugs? Buggies? There we go. There we go. There we go. What would you do if we voted no? I would stop streaming. That's every single year it has been the same. If you guys vote that I shouldn't keep streaming, I will stop streaming. That's the deal. It's not a fake vote. It's a real... I know I just got done telling you I was a dictator and that it was a fake vote, but this one's a real one. And get a job? Nah, I'm going to retire. Am I at the Grand Bellway? I am. I was like, why won't it take me to the Grand Bellway? Sorry, guys. I'm on a real... I'm on a real kick today. For real, for real? About the vote at the end of the year? The vote is just for Twitch, says nothing about YouTube. That's true. That's true. No, but the deal is 1,000% real. It has been real every year we've done it, which I think has been 4 years, maybe 5, at the Indies. We hold a vote. You are allowed to hire me or fire me. If you hire me again for another year, I'll stream for another year. Little Indigestion streams for another year. If you fire me, Little Indigestion does not stream. That's the rule. I thought you'd also quit YouTube. I don't know. Maybe I would. I don't know. Okay, I think we are out of shopping here. I think everyone is out of selling me things. So, let's figure this out. You ever get nervous for those votes? Yeah, every year. Absolutely. It's never really been all that close, though. Generally, people are very nice. I also try to compliment all of Twitch chat a bunch of times that day before they vote. So I try to like keep them on my good side. Yeah. So for second Sentinel, we need to track them by markers left near here. Let's take a step back. Take a big step back. There's 2 obvious things to do. Second Sentinel and then getting the Heart of Might. I want to do second Sentinel first. However, there may be other things to do. And I may ask front seat questions about some of them. I know I just said I want to try and get as far as I can without direct input from you guys. However, I do think it might be fun to ask some front seat questions if I feel like I would like to try and narrow things down. For instance, I may ask about shopkeepers because I'm curious about it. I haven't been to 12th Architect, but I know that there's another piece of craft metal out there somewhere. Wimble Womble, thank you so much for the sub, the prime sub. There's got to be more craft metal out there somewhere. I just don't know where. Let's do this first. Let's just try and find the second Sentinel. I think that's the thing that makes the most sense. That bug is just dead. Where is second Sentinel? We're looking for markings. We're going to track stuff. We go through here. Right there. All right, where'd you go? I miss you so. Feels like it's been forever since you've been gone. Please come back home. Second Sentinel ran this direction. So far, our controller feels great. Then went this way. Boy. Then went here. Then up. Okay, so this is actually high halls. This is not where I thought that this was going to take us, but I'm super down to see where it goes. We might be there. This might be it. Oh, boy. Is this a new area? Hold up, hold up. Is this? This probably used to be closed. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see what it's all about. Do we have a bench? We should go to the bench first. Gotta do the right steps in the right order. It is a new room. Interesting. I mean, there's also this whole closed off section over here. So maybe this will take us into this whole other section. Okay, here's my second question. Because my memory is bad. Front seat question, and this one is a little open-ended. Not a yes or no question, but it's it's a short answer front seat question. Where did we fight Cogwork dancers? Front seat question. Is it like Coral Chambers? Is it High Halls? Is it... I thought it was Cogwork Core. It is Cogwork Core. In the room with the elevator to the cradle. Okay. Cool. Right below the grayed out part. Right here. Okay. Excellent. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. All right. Let's go see what's in here. Aw. I am here, Gilded One. That scared the shit out of me. Hi, Sab. Thanks for the 54 months. I had thought I was answering your summons as a friend, or at least an ally. But now that we stand together in this place, I can sense your intent. You mean to raise your blades against me? Am I your enemy then? Defense of the sacred citadel and the voices that fill it is the eternal duty of the Sentinels. Termination is the necessary fate for all those enthralled by the whispering silk.
That's fine.
You believe me haunted, a slave to the pale threads. I think you are more perceptive than that. My silk is my own, as is my will. Second Sentinel reads us as another silk-infected, mindless being, a slave to the pale threads. But Hornet is in a unique position, which is that Hornet produces silk of her own. Unsure is this Sentinel, but both haunted and innocent you seem. That's a great line. With regret, this Sentinel must test the strength of your will. My only hope here is that we could somehow get out of this without destroying Second Sentinel. If we both walk, that would be amazing. Okay, we're gonna put this new controller to the test by pogoing our ass out of here. Hello. Oh! Why do you have the same attack as... Is that Pinstress's attack? Ah! Okay, you just destroyed me there. We heal. We have lots of silk. You're fast. Definitely feeling a little rusty on this controller, but... Let's heal. Phase 2. Maybe? Just just gonna pogo. Pogo to heal. Good heal. Okay. We're vibing. Good hit. Hey! Good pogo. Need a little bit more silk here to heal. Not that we need to heal. Ooh, okay. I accidentally claw lined there. Like, I didn't hit the wrong button. I just claw lined too early. Okay, we'll heal there. So far, I haven't seen any new moves. I've just seen... We've done 2 stuns. Ouch. Okay, we should probably heal here. We'll wait till we take 1 more piece of damage. The pogo is the play. We'll heal. We have lots of silk. Ah! Fuck. Good hit. Okay, this fight is wild. I dashed when I didn't mean to. Shit! My health! W heal. Oh, boy. We gotta do some damage here. Fuck! I have to think we were honestly somewhat close to one-shotting that. I don't know that for a fact, but... Are you using D-pad or joystick? I use D-pad these days. I was a joystick gamer during Hollow Knight at first, but I use D-pad. I use D-pad. For sure. It's definitely the right play. Absolutely. For me. Ah. That was fun. That was very fun. Now, time to think for a second. Can I get an exclamation Vladishay in second? Or in chat? I can't figure out the D-pad. Oh, man. It's so good, though, in the long run. If you can figure it out, D-pad is excellent if you can figure it out. Okay, exclamation Vladishay. Anything can be new if you just forget it. What I'm sitting here wondering, and I'm going to look at my notes, and this is a rhetorical question, is if Second Sentinel came from Pinstress, because I'm 99% sure they're using like half of the attacks that Pinstress uses. I'm pretty sure it's Pinstress. Front seat question. Does Pinstress have that attack that does the like X across the middle of the battlefield? Yes or no? Front seat question. Just answer a yes or a no. Yes. Here's what I know about Pinstress for sure. Quote unquote, feels guilty. Has a sibling who is quote unquote peaceful. Second Sentinel we found in Cogworks. Front seat question. Have I been told who Second Sentinel's creator is? Yes or no? Just a yes or a no, please. Bye, Minty Cuppa. Explicitly told, I should say. Explicitly told. Not like, well, the details are there. You just haven't figured it out yet. Second Sentinel uses 2 weapons. Not sure, not explicitly. Hazy. Okay. Cool. Thank you. That's hazy enough. The next question I have is, does Pinstress have that... that attack? Yes or no? Front seat question. This one? No? Second Sentinel does. Or at least something very similar to it, which is interesting. By the way, mods, do you guys want to run a prediction? My bad if you already asked me that question. Yeah, Evo already asked me. I should have known. I should have known. I would love a prediction if you're down for it, Evo. Thank you. So there's this attack. There's the X attack. There's like a lunge. There's a... Wait a fucking second. There's the projectile attack, but that is just... The second Sentinel... Hold up. Sorry. Y over here, done. Y...
37 smiley face.
37. Thanks. Predictions live, by the way. Thank you, EA Aurora. 37. So one of Second Sentinel's attacks is very much like the attack from the Shaman ability. So I wonder what's happening from a like lore narrative character, lore slash character slash perspective, because Second Sentinel has an ability that Pinstress has a ability that the Shamans kind of have, and that's two very different sources of knowledge. Is it just that Second Sentinel learns everything that they can? Is it that Second Sentinel has some connection to the two of them? We don't know. We don't know, and don't answer. That's a rhetorical question. It's just something I'm thinking through. Vote is nearly 50-50. I'll take your belief, and I will throw it away. I bow to thee. I'm sure there's other attacks that are more like other people too. Like that might be a lace attack now that I'm thinking about it. One of those. Pogoing worked so well. Being on the ground with this enemy is bad. Being in the air is generally fun. Ouch. Okay, I need to heal. I'm seeing how many pogos I can do here. I'm also not using claw line like at all. Ow! We'll heal that just in case. Ah! Okay. Okay, good stun, good stun. Oh, I accidentally ran into you. That's embarrassing. Ow, fuck. Okay, full health. This just feels like a good swordsman's duel, you know? If you overcommit, you get punished for it. Ah! Fuck. Okay. Plenty of health here. Probably should heal. Just to be careful. Get out of there. I find claw line less effective against this boss, but that might just be a skill issue. Okay, we should heal. Oh boy. That'll be fine. Not a great heal. Worked out though. We're winning this one. Ah! Never mind. Ah! Never mind. Everybody panic. Fuck. Need silk. Need silk. Shouldn't have said anything. I need silk. I need silk. Oh, you piece of sh... Oh, we got lucky there. Ah! You're fucking fast. No! I can't get enough silk back to heal. Okay, now we can heal, and we better. So we're one shot. 6 health. God, good stun. Good stun. Get the silk. Get the silk. Get the... We did it! Yeah! Oh, second Sentinel. This was a begrudging fight, at least on my end. Are you okay? I can speak, but... Let me try this first. Nothing. By the purity of your will, the clarity of your intent, you are innocent of the silken curse. You know what is really thematically interesting here? And I have to take a second to talk about this because I do think it's a thing that has been going on the entire time. Samurai from Game Changer. This is a theme that has been here the entire time. One of the subsets of, like, if religion is a theme here, right? One of the subsets of that theme has been judgment. There's literally the last judge. But we're also judged by the Crawfather. And we're definitely judged by Second Sentinel. Second Sentinel has taken it upon themselves to determine if we are innocent, quote unquote, of the Silken Curse. Everything exists on this innocent to guilty spectrum that I think fits really nicely under the umbrella of religion here. Absolutely. Well, yes, themes and created material are usually there the whole time. Okay, I mean... I don't know, not in some really bad books. Not in plenty of really bad books. Themes in good stuff, in good writing, is there all the time. Yeah. Not in bad shit. People will be like, yeah, now that we've arrived at the end, I want to tell you what this book is about. Nah, only when it's done really well. Or at least decently well. Failed has the Sentinel. Your judgment will it accept. Oh, man. Almost like we called that shit. Is this truly failure, Gilded One? You meant to test me and have done so. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. Part of Hornet's role in this is to be like, you live under a false dichotomy. It's not failure, success. It's not guilty or innocent. It's possible that the whole thing that's been dropped on, the whole rubric you exist within is part of the problem. I would expect nothing less of a true guardian. The matter is resolved. There is no need for death. Stand. Let us part as friends. Oh. Good stuff. To give audience, to give final audience. Also, what a statement that Hornet is the one who gives grace in this religious world. Hornet is the one that gives the grace. I don't know. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Accept a token of the Sentinel's order. As friends, let us part. Reserve bind. An ornate artifact of the Citadel. It's my favorite type of tool. It's a blue one. Able to hold a bind's worth of silk, used when healing is needed and one's natural resources run low. Whoa. That is cool. If I understand that correctly, that's dope. Second Sentinel, where'd you go? Where are you? What are you going to do with these remaining hours we have? And it's truly hours at this point. So my assumption is that now if I take a bunch of damage, it will auto heal for one bind. I don't know if we have multi-binder on, if it will actually count as 2. But let's test this sucker. Let's run some science, right? Give me somebody that can hurt me. Me in college trying to find a girlfriend. Give me somebody that can hurt me. Ow! How low do I gotta be? Do I have to actually bind it? Yep. But it does too. Oh, that's so dope. Oh, you've got to get out of jail free card. You've got to get out of jail heal card. That's really cool. That's really cool. I like that. Let's keep it on. Hell yeah. I mean, we don't need snitch hook right now. We don't need to make money, as far as we know. Okay. Let's go talk to the shamans before we do anything else and see what they have to say about the encrusted heart. Seems like an amazing, amazing tool. Take me down to Paradise City, Bone Bottom, where the grass is non-existent and the girls are also non-existent. Take me down to the... where the thieves are pretty. Hi, guys. Okay. I'm at least going to ask him about this, and then I may ask a frenzy question about something else that I want to ask about. Hornet's yapping. Hi, friends. How's it going? I found the well in the hidden chambers beyond. The power that remained at its base I have taken for myself. Oh, so there's new dialogue after you find this little hidden area. Found yourself a new nature, aye? And from the shells of our ancestors, no less. All those many who've called these lands their own. You make it seem so simple-like. All that learning, all that strength, sucked up in a whirl of silk. We'd call you a thief, old one, and cruel for the taking, but it's all coming down soon if you can't stop it. If there's advantage in your act that might see these caves safe, it's better you make your claim. Or the moss is green and the snails are shifty. That's really good, Galantium. Up top of those caves, lost to wind and sand, rests a crusted old ruler, a once great warrior king. I forgot that we already know where this is, but it's good to get the dialogue either way. In their prime, they and their order held half of Pharloom under hardened claw. Some bugs relished that strength. Most lived in fear of it. Hardened claw. Bring us the hearts. Make them beat fierce and final. See for yourself the forgotten strength of this land of bugs before we burn those memories in its saving. Okay. All right, I got a couple frenzy questions, and I got to figure out how to ask them in a way that there's things that I'm curious about that I don't know how I would find it myself. Also, we got to read the second Sentinel dialogue here because I forgot to. Second Sentinel, a cogwork knight of Pharloom, once protector of its pilgrims, master of the scissor blade. The talent, master of scissoring, by the way. Hell yeah, Second Sentinel. Even chat forgot the exclamation read that. The talent and intelligence of this construct goes far beyond others I have witnessed. They seem less built as a tool to serve than an attempt at life itself. I am going to write down Second Sentinel lives. Who built you? Pinstress? I don't know. You have something in common with Pinstress. Did you learn from Pinstress? Okay, I think the first front seat question I want to ask is, chat, am I missing a craft medal? Yes or no? Front seat question. Here's my piece of evidence. There is a. I think we have to be, because 12th Architect has an item that I can't buy, as far as I know, because I don't have a craft metal plus 360 coins. I can go over there real quick if that would be helpful to you. I'm 99% sure I'm missing a craft metal because I don't have that. So probably, if you are right, then yes. Do you remember the item? I can go check, but there were 3 items that required, and I will go check because I want to. There were 3 items, at least according to my shitty notes, that require a craft metal plus 360, 230, and 140 rosaries. I have bought 2 of those. I'm missing the expensive one. Let's travel to Grand Bellway. Okay. Along the way, I want to double check that there's nothing else that I can buy from anyone. Grendel, we have actually checked off. We're also missing a piece of mask. I know that for a fact. Bellheart has, I think, nothing. Bonebottom is free of vendors now. Deep Docks is Forge Daughter, which is clear. We have... Why do I not remember what this marker is? Dear God. We have Songclave is clear. 12th Architect, there's one thing. Cauldron is... Actually, that is 12th Architect. And this one is... My notes. The one that we're missing is Mottled Scar because that whole thing ended. It's not Cardinius, right? I mean, like, is it just Cardinius? That's not really a vendor, but maybe. And then I think that is everybody. Grindel. Done. Okay. So where we should actually go to get to this is to... Yeah, Grand Bellway and then... the other thing. Mottled Scar, that's one good-looking ant. Mottled Scar is actually the source of one of my next questions. I believe I'm missing a craft metal. Let's go ahead and do this in a good and thorough way. I'm gonna write down on my notes. Missing craft metal. I believe. Hi Haster, how's it going? I believe I am missing 1 mask shard. That would put us at 10. That would make sense. That would be a percentage. We are at 94% completed, by the way. Second Sentinel gave us a percentage. We have the final crafting kit and tool pouch upgrades. So that's that. We are missing 2 red tools. One of which we might be able to buy. 1 blue tool. And 0 yellow tools. That's all 3 missing things. Now, this is an interesting question. This is an interesting question. Do I ask it or do I not ask it? We're missing plenty of entries here, like 30 encountered entries and plenty of completed entries. The only concerning thing about that is that some of them have big old gaps. Like this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12. This is 15 gaps right there, basically in a row. That's half of our gaps.
Thank you for streaming so much lately. I love hanging out with this
Aw.
community. Lilithart Lilin Tongle.
Okay, Sarah, I'm having an amazing time getting to stream for you guys every day. It's been truly so fun. In fact, we're going to stream every day this week minus Wednesday. Unfortunately, Wednesday is so packed full of shit. There's another area right here with a ton of stuff. Of all of the things in my... Thank you for the sub, okay, Sarah. That really makes me very happy. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. I'm having a great time, too. In general, in my notes, in my journal, my map, my tasks, my crests, etc., I feel really pretty good about everything. There's a couple things I'm missing, like a mask shard, etc., that I'm like, I probably won't find it. These concern the shit out of me. This is 10 in a row. And there's another one. It's possible that some of this stuff is like related to a final area we may get when it's time to acquire and enliven the old hearts of Pharloom. But it's possible I'm just missing stuff. Like big stuff. Like big stuff. Which immediately makes me think, honestly, right here. There's a big gap right here on the map. South of Biowater, maybe even. Crawl Lake right here. I don't know. I don't know. Here, in between Deep Docks, I don't know. Okay, let's do one thing. That's the wrong button. Let's do one thing at a time here. Let's do one thing at a time here. Am I missing an entire vendor? Chat, front seat question, yes or no? I think it's possible that I'm missing an entire vendor. I don't know if it's likely, but I think it's possible. No. Okay. Thank God. Thank God. Although, if you guys answered yes, I'd be very excited. So, I guess thank God is probably not the right word. But I think we want to go Cauldron and then over to get to... Cauldron is Underworks. Yeah, exactly. Please no jokes about what I may or may not be missing, especially around front seat questions, just because the mods don't really know this game back and frontwards and backwards, but they still have to moderate it. So Grundle is a good joke. I especially like Grundle. 13th Architect is good too. But they're good jokes, chat. Don't get me wrong. Okay. So I think from here, over, up. Got a bench here if I wanted to rest at the bench. Oh, God, you scared me, actually. That gave me a jump scare. Bugred, do you need our services even now? Our duty is long, but we shall create for you if you require it. If anybody built Second Sentinel, it's probably like 12th Architect. Cogwork wheel. We don't have the thing for it. No, it's not that we don't have the rosaries. It's that we don't have the fucking craft metal. Is that an upgraded sawtooth circlet? That's kind of what it sounds like from the description. Make them store force? Okay, that's a rhetorical question. Chat, is this marker Vault Keeper Cardinius? Yes or no? Front seat question. Yes. Okay, good. I think we're done there. I don't think there's anything to do there. What to do here? What to do? I'm gonna go back to Bellheart because at the very least I have something I can chuck in my home. I can put something on display after we made it to the surface. I don't believe there's any new bulletin boards I haven't visited. I don't think there's anything here. Shop is closed. Chat, front seat question. Do you know where my missing craft metal is? Yes or no? If you don't, that's okay. I'm just curious. Spoiler chat does? I think. Okay. Cool. Wait, doesn't my memento... Hold up, hold up. There it is. I have to sit at this bench for it to work. I'm missing... I can count. 5 mementos, too. That's the other thing. Wow. We have what? Hero's memento, Prom memento, Surface memento. Missing 3 relics, 5 materials at least. Okay, I think this is what I've determined. If I can't figure it out myself, then I don't need to do it right now. I'm not going to ask where that missing craft metal is. I just know that we're missing one. I guess I will ask a question here. Am I missing an entire area? Front seat question. Yes. What the fuck? Am I missing more than one area? Front seat question. Why or in? What the fuck do you mean? Why or in? Why or in? More than one? No. Okay, okay. Ryan, before you keep going, I've already gone. I've already asked. That's the only thing that makes sense. There's enormous missing areas here. Oh boy, that's amazing. I would have totally a big one like that. I mean, chat can answer. They're good at answering. We got the best community on the internet. Tony can also answer, but also, can I be honest with you? I kind of craved. I was like, I think it's going to be a yes because it's the only thing that makes sense. But I can't believe that it's a yes because I've played 100 and how many hours of this game have I played and I'm still missing an area? How is this possible? $90 hours in this game. God, I've done way too much yapping. An area is interesting. How do I determine where I... God, this is interesting. This is really interesting. This becomes an interesting moment because it becomes a moment of like, how do I want to How do I want my journey to go? Do I want to crawl all over the map looking? I do not want to go back to Biowater, my God, but I guess I will if I have to. It's possible it could be right here. I don't know that it's likely, but I think it's possible. It could be north of the slab. Okay, let me write down some ideas. North of slab. North of... Shit. Coral Chambers. There's this little, like, there's this little gap right here, you know? This is just like the hive in Hollow Knight. But the biggest one that really, to me, suggests an open area is south of Biowater, north of Farfields, east of Greymore, east of Craw Lake. Potentially that's here. There is this whole thing. I don't know how to get through this whole thing. Right here. Let's go east of Farfields. Let's call it east of Farfields. This is a question mark in my mind already. Why can I not go farther east than like right here? Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet. Okay. Otherwise, it could be south of plenty of things. It could be like south of the Marrow. There's a little gap right here. I think the western side feels pretty good to me, although we've got both of these, but like I don't think you're allowed to run off the edges there. Mount Fay feels like the punctuation mark on the end of that side. God, I really hope it's not south of Biowater. But I'll write it down. Okay. Well, chat, we're approaching that period of time. We might waste a little bit of time here, honestly. But it's not wasted. It's just I should rephrase. We might spend some time barking up the wrong tree here, but I'm gonna spend the time because I think it would be really valuable to me to get to do it, even if it might be less linear. I just have such a strong desire generally when doing things like this to have things settled before you claim the encrusted heart, etc., and move on towards the end. And that comes back to bite me a lot, but I have that feeling. We're gonna say goodbye to YouTube right now, and then I'm gonna keep streaming for another hour, and we'll start looking. Goodbye, YouTube. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the second Sentinel fight. What a great fight. Mostly what a great moment, more than a fight. The fight was fun, but the moment was amazing. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye. Don't forget to leave a like. I'll see you later. Bye.